Josh, you are doing very well. People used to argue with me when I used to tell them that mathematics is God's own subject.
Especially me, I argue that. I
Well,
believe it's biology. At creation, you see what God did.
I see that one side. See, something happened yesterday. Let me share with you so that I can understand it. We're doing a review of our instructional materials. And when my HOD was actually displaying his own instructional material, he said something. He was talking about equation of a straight line. And he used two words that we used every now and then in mathematics. The words are variables and constants. Variables and constants. And when he said that, that thing just popped up in my head. There is something in here that should be biblical. Because I realized that human beings as we are, we change. Hence, we can become variables. But God doesn't change. So we can call him a constant. Does that not make sense to you?
Of course, I think it makes sense. It makes sense because when you said it's biblical, I believe that it's actually biblical. If you look at the Bible in Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 9, the Bible made it clear there. Let's read Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 9. It says something. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Now, this is the heart of the man. So the Bible said, man can change. It's deceitful. It's not constant. And if we check the Bible in book of James chapter 1 verse 17, it said that every gift, every good gift and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of light, with whom there is no variation or shadow of turning. I think with this, we can bring the two together, that truly there is no variation with God. God is constant. But for man, there is variation. Let's look at the example of the prodigal son and the father in the Bible. The prodigal son, on his own end, left the house. The love he had for the father faded and he left the house, took everything and went out. But the father's love, as we saw from the story, was very, very constant. That while he was away, the father was always loving him and expecting that the son will come home. While the son was coming home, he changed his identity. He was a son, but now he has chosen to become a slave, which is to show you the variation of man and how our heart can be so hot. And when he came to the father, he approached the father and said, "Father, I want to be a slave." But look at the response the father gave him, that you can't be a slave, you're already a son. He celebrated it like a son. His love was constant even while he was away. His love was constant even while he was with him. This is to show that mathematical equations or statement is actually correct, and it is actually biblical.
So now that he has a biblical backing, I think I can use it in class.
Yes.
Maybe one of these days when I'm teaching linear equation or equation of a straight line, I'll just chip it in. But that would make sense. And so we may change as humans because we are variables, Abby, but God remains constant. And I think that's going to make life's equation a little bit more meaningful. But then I still have one more question anyway, because if we say God is constant, anytime I look at the God of the Old Testament and the God of the New Testament, they used to look different to me. So if we say God does not change, how come the God in the New Testament seems to have changed relative to the one in the Old Testament?
That's an interesting question. That's an interesting question, and it is giving me a deep thought. But by the way, I think for our viewers, it's a question to you. And we want to see you at the comment section. What do you think? What do you think? Also see what you will say in the comment section.
What do you think? Do you think the God in the Old Testament and the God in the New Testament are the same? If yes, how and why? If no, also justify your reason.
Let's meet at the comment section.
God bless you.